Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. My name is John Moran with the San Mateo County Harbor District. I'm the Director of Operations. Just going to give a few more minutes here to let any late persons log on. Melanie, everybody in the weight room has been admitted. Okay, let's give them a minute.
There is still one person trying to join, John, but they're having they just dropped. So I think they're having problems connecting.
Yeah, let's just give them a minute.
Up there they are. They're on now.
Okay, so admit everybody. All right, it's just 10:33. Let's just give 2 more minutes. All right, let's begin. Again, my name is John Moran. I'm the Director of Operations with San Mateo County Harbor District. We appreciate everybody's interest in this project. You can see on the screen now that the name of the project is the Administration Office Water Damage Repair Project. 2022-04 is the reference number for this project. All questions, clarification, requests for modifications should be submitted to me. There's my email address, which is also on our website where all of the project bid documents can be found. smharbor.com is our website. Then you go to the tab for Harbor District projects, and then you'll see this project there. All addenda will also be placed on there, as will this PowerPoint presentation. If you will, please hold questions to the end and then just hit the hand raise, and we'll be able to allow you to ask any questions that you may have from this presentation. Any questions that I can't answer during this presentation will be answered via addenda. And ask that everybody that's interested in the project and is attending this pre-bid conference, virtual pre-bid conference, shoot me an email expressing your interest. Just the prime contractors, please. Those that will actually be bidding as prime contractors, not subcontractors. And then I'll be able to create a plan holders list, if you will, and I will be able to notify any of you that are prime contractors whenever we do add an addenda. That said, we suggest that you periodically check our website for addenda so that you are completely informed of any addenda, any changes. All right, the purpose of this project, the admin building, second floor break room, kitchen, suffered an undersink water leak due to a water filter failure. The water leak caused damage to the lower portion of the surrounding drywall and leaked downward, damaging the garage ceilings. The district did hire an emergency flood mitigation contractor to remove the damaged cabinetry, drywall, insulation, and then dry the affected areas. This project goal is to restore all to the pre-incident condition, in addition to doing some other repairs, to include the second floor office drywall insulation and base molding, the second floor break room drywall, base molding, insulation, cabinetry, and plumbing, the upper garage drywall, ceiling, insulation, and lighting replacement, lower garage drywall, ceiling, insulation, and lighting, resurface, install flashing, and seal the second and third floor balcony drywall ceilings, and also the drywall ceiling in the second floor general manager's office, which had previous damage, and then paint all affected areas to match the existing and thoroughly clean the existing carpet in the affected area. The carpet is not in poor condition, so we do not believe that it's going to, in fact, we see very little staining actually. So I don't believe any kind of carpet is going to need to be replaced. The location is 504 Avenue, Alhambra, here in El Granada. And you can see on this Google Maps picture where our San Mateo County Harbor District office is located. This is a picture of the front of the building, just more for your reference. Here's a picture from distance of the second floor parking garage. Here's the ceiling where all of the drywall, where the water had leaked down from the second floor, from the break room, and damaged all of the drywall that was and insulation that was, and lighting that was removed to dry it all out. So all this will need to be replaced. And here's the lower parking garage from a distance. Again, the picture from a distance of the lower parking garage. And you see off to the left, there's a closed garage. We're showing a picture of that in there as well. Very little damage occurred in there, as you'll see. Here's the picture of the lower parking garage ceiling, where all of that insulation and drywall had been removed and dried out. All this was enclosed with plywood and cellophane and fans put in order to dry it all very well. Here's just a close-up picture. There's already been mold mitigation taking place anywhere that there was mold. So it's all prepared and ready to put in new insulation and drywall and paint in addition to the lighting. Here's just another picture where it goes right up against that enclosed little parking area, like a little garage. And here's a picture of that little garage with the garage door closed. Here's with the garage door open. And the entire ceiling in there did not have to be removed, as it suffered no real damage except for the small areas that are pictured there. Here's a diagram with measurements of our second floor, where the origin of the leak took place in the break room. And you can see those little arrows that indicate where water actually seeped through into the adjacent offices a little bit. Here's the break room, which is the origin of the leak, right underneath that sink that's at the far end of the picture, next to the refrigerator. This whole area here, regretfully, had like an inch of water that continually flooded over several hours overnight, down flooding the lower garages. Again, as you'll see in a minute, that our mitigation team came in and removed the sink and that cabinetry, counter, etc., and was able to pull back the carpet where necessary and remove the adjacent drywall. Here's a picture after the sink and cabinetry had been removed and drywall had been cut out and insulation removed up to where it was no longer negatively impacted. Here's just another picture behind the refrigerator. And then the base molding in the hallway outside of the break room was removed, but there was no significant damage done to that drywall at all. It's just the carpet was wet, so they removed the base molding, which will have to be replaced, and dried it all out. There's just a close-up of the drywall where the base molding was removed. There was no real damage to that drywall. And here's just a picture of the base molding that was removed down the hallway. Again, the carpet is in very good condition. The carpet does not need to be replaced and actually has no visible staining. Just need to be, the affected areas just need to be cleaned. So we smell no moldy smell or anything else. The mitigation team dried it all out very well. And here's a picture of the adjacent office where it also had drywall removed in order to dry it sufficiently. And then here is a picture of our general manager's office, which had old damage coming up from the third floor balcony, which we'll talk about in a minute. We'll also want to have this wall ceiling drywall repaired and also the balconies that I'll show you now. This is the second floor balcony, which right along the balcony wall where siding junction historically, and this was not necessarily caused by this water leakage flood damage, just historically right along the junction of the siding wall and the balcony, there's been water intrusion that has had apparently, we observed when the ceiling was removed from the bottom garage, that water had been seeping down through that junction, and we saw what appeared to be older damage that had mold. And again, that mold mitigation has already taken place. However, we do need, and this project includes, resurfacing this balcony surface, removing the bottom siding strips, installing new flashing along there, and then replacing the siding with new that has to be removed in order to put good flashing there, and then resurfacing the entire second and third floor balconies, so that no longer will we have these leak problems. This is just a close-up of the door seal, and we believe, can hardly see it in the picture, but they're just to the downward side, closer side, left of the door. The surface to the balcony is bubbling up a little bit there, where we believe the surface texture has been compromised. The siding actually does not look like it's in poor condition, but will have to be, this bottom row will have to be removed in order to put some additional professional flashing, and just ensure that there's a good seal going forward once the balconies are resurfaced, so that we never have this problem again. This is the third floor balcony, which can be accessed through a little apartment that is empty, so won't be impacting any kind of a tenant or anything. Looking out from that little apartment, this is the third floor balcony that will all need to be resurfaced. And again, the area where that balcony has a junction with the siding will all need to, siding will need to be removed the entire length, just like on the second floor. Flashing installed, siding that had to be removed in order to put that flashing in, reinstalled, and then this whole third floor balcony surface being resurfaced as well. Here's just the corner, looking around the corner of that balcony as well. All right, at this time, we'll open up for any questions that anybody has. If you will, just raise your hand and Melanie will let you in to ask any questions. I know Millie's talking to somebody else right now on the phone, I think. We're ready to ask, or to let anybody that has their hands raised to ask any questions, Mel. I can see Melanie Murray-Dunn is trying to raise his hand physically in the picture. Do they not have an opportunity to click on a hand raise, Mel?
Hello, can you hear me?
There you go. I unmuted him.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hi, my name is George with GSP Construction. I had a few questions regarding the paint portion of this project. Would the ceilings be painted on the inside of the building?
No, not, nowhere that was not like inside the building. You mean in the second floor where,
Yeah.
like in the break room and stuff, those ceilings are all just fine. Those were not
Okay.
negatively impacted at all. The only ceiling that would need to be repainted is after the drywall repair in the general manager's office.
Okay. Then the paint portion is just going to be for the exterior?
Yeah, the paint would of course there'd have to be painting would occur within the building, you know, wherever drywall along the
Right.
carpet area that was removed, where those repairs take place, that would have to be painted to match. And then the ceiling in the, you know, the ceiling that's replaced in the garages as well with a matching textured paint.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
All right. All right, any other questions right now?
There's no hands raised.
All right, again, we appreciate the interest of everybody that is attending. And if you, as you're reading through the bid documents, you have any further questions at all, please just shoot me an email and I will try to put the addenda answering those questions immediately to the best of our knowledge. And again, shoot me an email, everybody that's attending and is interested in as primary contractors in bidding, please just shoot me an email expressing your interest. And you can even do that along with any initial questions that you may have. And then as I get more questions and answer them via the addenda, I'll be sending those that are have expressed interest and have sent me an email with their contact information. I'll be sending you the addenda as it is posted on our website. All right, I don't see any other hands raised. Do you, Melanie?
No, there's no hands raised. And I just want to tell everybody that we are recording this and it will be on the website if they want to look at the recording again.
All right, great. Well, thank you all again for your interest in this project. We hope to be working with one of you very soon. Thank you. That's it. Thank you.